Okay.
And I'm like, why? It's just
Alright.
cringe. She's
Let's
like,
get
it's so
started,
offensive.
gentlemen.
I'm like,
did I hit the
alright, dude,
zeros?
whatever.
I did hit 0 at some
Whatever you
point.
say. Now don't you play
Just,
games with
switch
me.
over to the
Now don't you
fanfiction.
play your games.
It is 5 minutes past, my guy.
Yeah, I know. I was a little bit drunker than I thought, but also at the same time,
Understandable.
eat shit and die.
I am going to attempt to become the same.
Apparently I have to figure out what buses are. Oh, this is hard.
Fuck is a bus, dude. Oh, wait. Center left, maybe? No, okay.
It causes me pain every day. Fuck is going on? Why can I not go?
Your computer has finally
in!
What are you failing at?
I don't know. It's not letting me in. Nothing's blocking it. There's literally no blocks occurring. Blocked by client. There is not a single block occurring on any of my devices. By disabling your extensions. The thing is I actually have to have like half of these extensions enabled for this website because like they have so many fucking garbage buses.
Fucking buses.
Oh.
Bussing.
Oh, I have to click ships now. Ship.
Oh fuck. Asher Lane moment. Asher Lane moment.
Gotta find the boats.
Find the waifu.
Try disabling your extensions. Fanfiction.net is not literally not a single tracker is blocking this website.
Try an incognito tab, I guess.
Well, no, because that would disable my ad blocker, which I need to have on for this website because the ads on this website are fucking horrendous.
I mean, are you using Brave, right?
I'm not using Brave, no.
Oh well, Chromium based. Oh well, there you go. Never mind, you're in. I just want to suggest, you can turn on extensions in incognito mode. Certain ones.
Oh, I know I can do that. Alright, hello everyone, this is Fanfiction Contempt 9005. If you pay attention to my earlier stream, I am deep into the vodka right now. I'm your host, SneakyDevil. Max isn't here. Let's get started.
Fucking go!
We have to rank and file. Yeah, thank you for pinging out everyone. I'm also going to ping out to everyone. So I'm that sort of person. Alright, let's get started, gentlemen. Fuck hell. What did we do last time around? We did Naruto, right?
Yeah, we did like
we
a fuck ton of shitty Naruto.
Did Naruto?
I mean,
we didn't actually read any stories.
Well,
but you know what?
Hold on. We did read a couple stories. It's just we didn't read that many.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, let's just go to the anime manga crossover section. We haven't done Bleach in a while. I don't think we've done Bleach in a while. Let's look at all the Bleach crossovers. I'm sure they're.
Oh god. Can we do DxD instead?
No.
Please.
We're doing Bleach.
God damn it.
You're gonna make you drink some Bleach by the end of this, let me tell you.
I'm fucking about to go get some. Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that. Huh. Fuck, that burns.
Alright, so,
What psychopath decided that spicy alcohol was a good idea?
Me.
Fair enough.
Holy shit, I'm blasted.
Yeah. I can drink to that.
I can drink to that. Yeah, so Max isn't here, Atin's eating dinner, it's just me, you, and Gray. I'm sure we're gonna have a fun time here. So this is the Bleach crossover section, which I'm sure we're gonna find an amazing story in. So
Of
our most
course.
recently updated story is called Demonic Blades. Truly, a Naruto times Bleach times Demon Slayer chapter story, but I can only pick 2 for the tag. Also, it will only have ability components of Demon Slayer and Bleach. No characters will be from either story. I'll put the summary in the first chapter. Well, okay, so first off, author, that's a terrible fucking summary. Makes me very uninterested. However, I will click on your story. I do want to see what your summary is for this. Sup, guys? For once, I'm not going to spoil the romance in this story. Join my Discord to find out. Hee hee. I'll probably never get to that point in that story, but fuck that. I hope you enjoy, and if there's anything fucked up grammar-wise, I had to delete Grammarly because it was messing my computer up.
How the fuck?
I don't know.
Like, genuinely,
So,
how the fuck do you
the
fuck your
author
computer
starts
that bad?
off with their supposed real summary with a story quote, which, as we all know, guaranteed to be garbage. We shinobi are simply tools. What I want is his blood, not him. I have no regrets. See, like I said, this is why you don't do dialogue. Not only does this have no context and make no fucking sense, period, but it also makes me completely uninterested in the story. It's like, oh, I don't want him. I just want to extract all of his blood. Okay, buddy. Okay. That's like saying, I don't want to kill him. I just want to murder him.
Okay, then.
That line stuck with Naruto for years, so much that he decided that he never wanted to be a tool. A, Naruto was never a tool. B, Naruto's always been a tool. I'll leave the audience to figure out my definitions of tool for those 2 statements.
I think they're fairly obvious.
Yeah. No, he was going to become a master of himself. Oh, what was he gonna do? Read Ayn Rand?
God, I fucking wish. Can
However,
you imagine?
yeah, I can imagine.
Objectivist
He would,
Naruto.
yeah, he would know nothing about economics, and it would be
True.
hilarious.
Yeah. There'll be some great quotes though.
For all ANCAP that Ayn Rand was, she had fucking no idea about politics.
True.
I want to be libertarian, but also at the same time, I'm a progressive. Fucking shut up, woman. This is why women don't philosophize.
Yep.
We should.
Yeah,
However, he wasn't going to do it half-assed. He was going to prepare to not be a tool. For 3 years, he prepared to leave the village hidden in the leaves. Ah, yes, Naruto, just casually preparing to betray his village. All of the village casually preparing to not be betrayed by Naruto. The nuclear weapon that the entire village is, you know, really, really keen on making sure it doesn't betray them. Despite the fact that Kishimoto betrayed majority of the village as either apathetic towards Naruto or disgusted. Which definitely does lots to build trust with the nuclear bomb. Honestly, I hate both Kishimoto and all the fanfiction authors that are like, Naruto walks out of the village and the village just lets him.
True. Ah, yes, the nuclear weapon has walked away. No shit, oh fuck.
A 15-year-old Naruto sat up on a log beside a campfire. It had been 2 months since his birthday, and Jiraiya said they were heading back to Konoha in a few months. He huffed as the embers of the flame reflected in his eyes as a cunning smirk appeared. He had endured through everything to the moment so he could escape easily. The boy made dinner that night and put something a little extra in Jiraiya's portion. The geezer wouldn't be waking anytime soon. Ah, yes. Naruto somehow outsmarted the spy master and managed to acquire a sleeping poison that Jiraiya also didn't detect and wasn't immune to.
Of course.
Obviously.
Naturally.
His plan was set out. He would take all of the supplies he needed, terminate the contract with the Toads, and cover his tracks as he left. The boy had completed the first step. God, I'm fucking getting sleepy just reading this. Naruto walked to a nearby field to summon the chief Toad. After the hand signs, the Toad was in front of him. Ah, Naruto, what did you summon me for? Is Kichi giving you a hard time? And he's like, nah, fuck you guys, I'm out of here. And Gambuta was like, yo, what? I hold no malice towards the Toad clan. I actually respect them. The only reason is because Konoha must not be able to track me easily. Bunta's expression changed. This version of Naruto spoke more educatedly than the one he knew. Naruto was secretly pretending to be retarded this whole time. God, this is pain. This is
Yeah, this isn't even like funny, but it's just annoying.
this is just like bad. This is just bad. This is like
Just
every
go see
bad
something else,
trope
thank you.
that's bad is bad.
Yeah.
I can tell you that you will not give me reasons, so please consider it done. I do wish to give you few words before I return. Your clothing is covered in tracking seals, and your necklace is also a tracking seal. And then he blew out smoke from his pipe and poofed into a cloud. Naruto pinched his jacket and pulled it forward. Cheeky geezer, the boy cursed in his mind. If he said that out loud.
Knew this Naruto? What the fuck?
If he had known that beforehand, he would have gotten Gatsumatsu to spread them across the continent. He took a deep breath and went back to camp. He then threw all of his clothes into the fire. They all burned up. Honestly, I would love to see a Naruto that just runs around using his henge to just give him different clothes every day.
Yeah.
And then someone's like dispels all the genjutsus and just fucking nudist Naruto. He's just been fighting nude this whole time.
I really thought you were gonna say something else when you said using his. Yeah. Let's just not go there, perhaps.
I'm drunk and I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah. Understandable and agreed. I will also proceed to become more drunk.
Yes. He took a deep breath and went back to camp. Oh yeah, he burned all of his clothes, and he planned to get more clothes with Jiraiya's money. They were in hot spring country, so village hidden in hot water was best place to go. Yes, obviously no one would look at you in the most...
The village hidden in the hot water, bruh.
Yeah, no one would look at you there. No one would look at you there. Naruto then realized he was naked and only had his underwear on. The ramen designs on his underwear flickered in the campfire light.
Yo, Sneaky, what's
Why
next?
is he... Wait, first
the
of all...
village hidden in that bush over there, specifically.
Okay, first of all, Naruto, if you have underwear on, you're not naked. Second of all, why are you naked at a campfire, dude? That's a little weird.
Oh, because all of his clothing had tracking seals on them, and he didn't know that. So to escape, he burned all of his clothing.
but
Yep.
not his underwear.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not clothing, clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the
That
one
should-
piece
no,
of
no,
clothing
see,
that I
no.
would put a.
No, and you
Jack-
see, no, Atten, come on. Everyone knows that underwear is just part of your default model, and you can't replace that.
True.
Yeah, that's
true.
what I'm saying. That's why you'd need to put it
Yeah.
on that one.
He's gotta install like a nude mod.
He's got to install some malware bytes to get rid of all of his tracking seals.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
and then he's gotta install CVVE, you know, for his.
Indeed. So he can get his
yeah.
massive schlong.
Of course. Ah, God.
Oh god. Anyway, yeah. So Naruto is now robbing Jiraiya of all of his clothes, and now is wearing Jiraiya's clothes. Yeah, this is a riveting summary. Is this still a
It's
summary?
something, all right.
No, that's the story, Sneaky.
Oh no, he never. Well, he never separated the summary from the story. How was I supposed to know?
Oh, wait, yeah, actually it is. It actually is a summary, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is still
Fair
the
enough.
summary. Apparently, all this stuff is fucking the summary. It's like
Yeah, it says summary.
he never
Yeah.
stopped saying that this entire first chapter is apparently the summary.
Well, that's riveting.
Yeah. So we got One Piece Bleach, which obviously we're not going to read, but still, I will read out the summary. Dancer of the Moon, Metzatili lives with her father in South Central Los Angeles, California.
Unfortunate.
And she dances in the streets at night. That's a very interesting way of saying you're a prostitute, but okay. Dancing is Metzatili's love and is another way to earn herself income for her father.
Oh, yes. Of
One
course,
day she
OnlyFans.
meets the playboy Sosuke Aizen, who witnesses her dancing and takes an interest in her, and then drags her into a world of life and death. How does this have anything to do with One Piece or Bleach?
I mean, the Bleach part is fairly obvious.
Well,
I want to drink it now.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, I was gonna say the fact that like Aizen's there, and I'm just like, why the fuck would Aizen be in California looking for a whore?
You know, suffering leads people to the worst of places.
I mean,
Los Angeles.
yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm not wrong, right?
So I have no idea what the 38 chapters, romance drama, 44,000 words, literally like an 800-word chapter, and they've been updating since 2021 of December 30th. So literally like basically since the start of this year, they've been updating this story with 38 chapters. So that's basically like 800 words a day. No, sorry. 800 words every 5 days.
I mean, seen worse? Question mark.
But still at the same fucking point. Sorry, 1,200 words every day. My every 5 days. My bad. My bad. Still, it's fucking terrible. But at the same time, it also has only one favorite. So you know.
You know, talk stupid shit.
It
get
deserves.
it.
Yeah, it
Write stupid
deserves
shit,
as many
get fucked.
favorites as it gets.
Huh.
Yep. That's the free market in action, baby. That guest review though.
The guest reviewer was trying to put dicks as a review. But, basically, he couldn't do that, so he just defaulted going, yeah, this story is garbage.
Yeah.
And then Daz Gunn over here is like, the Jingo!
What?
No, no.
The Jingo!
That's an author.
I am going to
Hold
become
on.
a jingoist.
I have to go message Jingo to see if is this you? Is this you?
I have no idea who that is.
It's a guy I used to know from an old server.
Unfortunately.
We would exchange really shitty memes with each other.
The best of friendships.
Some samples of some samples of some old messages we've sent between each other. Imagine if it's Game of Thrones, but instead of executions with the sword, you execute people by farting on them to death. And it was Ares the Farter Targaryen, second of his name.
I request that you shut the fuck up.
Death. Immediate.
And then
Instant.
I responded to that with, well, you might be onto something, but I think someone should instead write a Game of Thrones AU that takes place in a white trash trailer park, and all of the kingdoms are different trailer parks around it.
Damn it.
Also, he sometimes sends me those Discord crashing links.
I see.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah. Which is why I just crashed.
Yeah. Oh my god, what the fuck is this image?
God, this guy has a lot of stories.
Yeah, look at the one I just linked. Look at that image.
What the fuck?
Right.
A world where everyone is spiritually aware and with its own corrupt societies, its own rules, and its own sins. When first landing there, Rukia finds a living singularity, undaunted by the powers of all the realms. Just who has she found? And why is she getting involved in a worldwide plot to change an entire realm's views on genocide? What?
Wow, I was not expecting that to be the words that came out of your mouth.
That came out of fucking nowhere.
I mean,
Boom, genocide. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
And what the fuck? Change an entire culture's view on genocide? That came out of nowhere.
Like, there's a list of things I was expecting. That was not one of them.
Yeah, that was not on that list.
Yeah. Wait, change the world's views on genocide. How?
That it's based.
Yeah.
That we need
depending
more of it.
on exactly, like depending on what way it means, is either hyper cringe or hyper based.
You know, speaking of which, so I'm gonna seek into a topic that I actually talked about earlier on the SDM a while back. So basically, Moth had made this shit post about how every modern day hero is like this super edgy, meta aware hero that's like, Lamau sparing my enemies, I'm just gonna slaughter them all, haha. I'm not stupid enough to think people are good people, haha. I'm gonna murder my way through everyone, haha. I'm the good guy, right? And
Yeah.
how it's really overdone at this point, and how it's like just so eye-rollingly generic. And I made a point. I was like, look, I would love to read a hero story, a superhero story, right? Where the superhero doesn't kill people. Not because of some, like misplaced notion of everyone being good at their heart, or, like, oh, it's wrong to kill bad people. Because it's not, because let's be real here. If someone goes out and, like, shoots a bunch of people, uh, what's the point of keeping them alive? They're never gonna regret what they did. You know, like they're not gonna
Yeah.
learn their lessons. Oh, we gotta torture them by making them live till they're 80 and they die of old age. It's like, no, I'm sorry. I'm not into the whole age torture shit. Not cool with that. Just fucking off them and move on.
True.
Like I don't know what's up with America's desire to age torture people, but I don't want to be paying for this shit. I don't want to be involved. And it's like, yeah, okay, 1 out of 10 people might be innocent. It's like, all right, well then you need to improve your justice system. Or, only kill the people that you have, concrete evidence on. Like, you literally have a video of them putting the gun up to someone and blasting them away. Like, alright, so off those people then. You know?
Yeah.
But,
Oh, and also people who go, if they give you a written confession, no, that's a terrible idea because we know for a fact
oh,
that
police pressure people into confessions all the time. Yeah.
yeah,
But if they're just like, oh yeah, I fucking killed that bitch. Oh yeah, I drowned her daughter too and raped her to death. And I raped the corpse of their husband after I slit his throat. It's like, all right, so yeah, off that guy. He's clearly not repentant at all, and he'll never be repentant. But point being is that I want to read a story about a superhero who doesn't kill not because of any of those reasons, but because they just don't personally want to be the executioner. They don't have some hive-minded idea that the law will be right at the end of the day and it'll get everything right and the person will get the justice that is, they're supposed to get. But they personally just don't want to be the executioner. So they have no problem with killing. They have no problem with doing what must be done. If some crazy ass dude is like, "Kill me or I set off the nuke in the city," they'll just shoot the guy. But at the same time, they're not gonna like just kill people left and right like these new age edgy heroes do, because they just don't want to be the executioner. They don't want to be the guy that decides who lives or dies.
hmm
That's the sort of hero I would love to read about at this point.
Yeah.
What this is a supernatural fic?
Yeah.
What the
Wait.
fuck?
Before you read that, Sneaky, I just like you to inform you that Gura will be doing a Gorn stream in an hour and a half.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Also,
It's gonna be fucking amazing.
Demon Dice will be playing
with her mom.
Yeah.
Bloodborne.
Yeah.
In an hour and a half.
With her mom or her sister, yeah.
Yep. So 2 amazing streams at the same time.
Yeah, so we'll stop at 9. Pregnancy can be hard enough with being thrown into the realm of nothing, but monsters make the danger increase 10 times. Anne learns how dangerous when he discovers that he was pregnant when he and Sam left to face Dick Roman.
What the fuck?
Who the fuck is Dick Roman?
Dick Roman.
With a protective vampire and an angel, his love, watching his back, he can only hope they can get the little life growing inside of him out alive.
Dick Roman's actually a supernatural character.
Chap Fixie?
Cat Pixie.
What? What the fuck did I just read?
Dick Roman apparently has the nickname Big Daddy Chomper, given to him by
yes.
Dean.
Oh yeah, Richard Roman, yes, the leader of the
Yes,
Leviathan.
he's formerly affiliated with Donald Trump and George W. Bush.
Yeah, unfortunately a very political section of Supernatural.
Yeah, gee. I wonder why.
Wait, who the fuck is this Save the Week guy?
Oh yeah, he's the one with the questionable likes and dislikes.
I like lollies, but I dislike lolly hentai.
I mean,
Not sure I believe that.
it's a very specific. Like, if you just didn't bring that up, no one would assume that you.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, what do I like? I like baseball. Also, I hate baseball porn. I hate porn with baseball in it. It's like no one was thinking.
No one was talking about that, sir. Is there
No,
something you'd like to tell the
no
the
one
class?
like looked at that statement of yours and said, "Oh, I mean, I bet he likes porn." It's like, I mean, maybe lollies are a little bit different, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not gonna go out of my way and say like I like lollies. I like lollies. It's like, I mean, I realize that the definition has changed because originally the definition was a sexualized underage woman. However, I realize the definition has changed to just be more along the lines of a diminuture, typically small or flat-chested girl.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go out of my way to say I like lollies. Yeah, I think it's a little bit weird. Like,
yeah.
You do make it a little weird to be like, oh yeah, my likes, baseball, video games, lollies. What was that last one? Baseball. No. The last one. Video games. Hold on, my dog is barking like crazy.
No.
So, class, how is everyone doing today?
Okay, I suppose. You know, drinking alcohol.
I'm having my second meal.
Yeah. We should probably get more of those, Gray.
I should.
Yep. That was the statement. But will you? No.
No. No, the answer to that is no. No, he.
That is probably the correct answer.
Indeed. It's just how it be sometimes, you know. I get that.
Alright, boys! Turns out my dogs were barking because the people who were delivering my food came an hour early.
Amazing.
That's one of the best things I've ever come in on.
Yeah, surprisingly, it's actually a good thing for once.
And then my
Wow.
dog mauled him to death, but don't worry, I'll get rid of the body.
Ah, yes, it's a pit bull, I see. And the delivery driver was actually a small child. Fair enough, fair enough.
But anyway, let's get back to our topic of lolly hentai.
Let's.
Yeah, I was
True.
seeing that in the chat for some reason.
Yeah, yeah. Just, you know, questionable statements from an author. That's true.
Very questionable statements.
Yeah, the author starts off with being like, yeah, I like lollies, and then immediately goes, but not lolly hentai. Like,
And we're all just kind of like, why'd you need to specify that, sir?
like, you
They're very
really
interesting.
immediately jumped to the porn. No one was
Um,
thinking about the porn. Except you.
no, Sneaky. There's a section of the internet, especially on fanfiction.net. He probably has to say that because he'll be accused otherwise.
I mean, he's gonna get accused anyway.
Yeah, he's
That's
gonna
what we're
get
doing
accused.
He's
currently.
gonna be accused no matter
So,
how sincere or insincere he's being.
Yeah.
Very cool. Turn
But
around.
he's probably trying to hedge his bets.
Fair enough. I
Here's the
suppose.
thing, though. The section of the internet that will accuse you of that is relatively small compared to the segment that, if you say absolutely nothing about it, will assume that, like, they won't even assume anything about it. They
Yeah.
just won't come up in their heads.
Yeah.
Like,
Now that you've brought it up, now we're paying attention.
Hmm.
But anyway,
I like going to bars, but I don't like going to gay bars. Okay, why did you?
yeah, it's like that's
specify
really weird
that?
You had to specify that one. Yeah.
Why? Yeah, that's a good point. Why is that the one that's specified?
It's like,
True.
yeah.
Concerning statement.
But
If
yeah,
I
the
take
author
the
goes on
picture
to
to the
say that
local.
they like hentai, but not lolly hentai. They like porn, but not lolly porn, even though they like lollies and porn. They don't like lolly porn. So they have to re-emphasize they don't like lolly porn. Twice. And then they go on to say they also like traps in the colloquial sense of men that look like women.
Yeah, I was kind of
No, of
hoping
course.
that you're gonna give me the Scooby-Doo version where he just really likes overcomplicated mechanisms for the sole purpose of entrapping people.
Listen,
Oh shit, what are
Rube
those
listen.
called?
I want a
Um,
Rube Goldberg
yeah,
machine
yeah.
that will
Yeah.
deposit someone in my dungeon.
Absolutely.
True.
100%.
I mean, who doesn't though?
Yeah.
Let's be real here.
That is like peak.
Indeed. Peak based.
The guy proceeds to list off every single manga he's reading, every single anime he's seen, but only apparently has ever played like 10 games.
Of course.
Also, Chainsaw Man is bolded, italicized, and underlined. His favorite
guess you really
fandoms
like
are
that.
Bleach, 40K, and Fate. Oh, hey,
Inshallah.
he gives off his,
Bleach? 40K and Fate. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Bleach is the odd one out. If he committed to another one with ridiculous lore, I'd been like, all right, cool. But he committed to Bleach.
yeah.
he should commit to Bleach in other ways as well.
Now, on, I will say, he did give off his Discord name, so you can ban him.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's a good
Oh,
idea.
he's just going on the list immediately, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you know what? It's called
What are
being
you gonna
preempted.
what are you gonna do if you find out he's already on your server
I'll
and
ban
has
him.
been?
He is not. I know who's on my server. I can fucking guarantee that fucker is not on my server.
We went on a purge today.
Yeah, overall, it's not people.
Yes.
Let's not distort the facts here.
Oh boy, this guy's fanfics that he's currently working on are not giving me good vibes.
Yeah.
The waifu series. Fanfiction starring my waifus. Oh.
Inshallah.
Oh,
This guy has
just do
written a
this.
Bleach Fate Stay Night crossover where Elia turns into a hollow. Oh no. No. Ilya summons Berserker Ichigo as a hollow for the 5th Grail War.
I don't. That's a thing, I guess.
Yeah.
is he summoned? What class is he supposed to be summoned as?
Berserker.
I'm gonna be real. I think the war would change drastically now that there's a berserker capable of launching Excalibur waves at random. Like, they're not quite the same power level, but that's still a problem.
Oh no, Berserker Ichigo's Seros are literally like Excalibur waves.
Oh, wait. This is when he first went hollow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. A berserker that, oh, by the way, my normal ability is a noble phantasm in its own right.
Mhm.
Cool.
Mhm.
Great.
Yeah.
Just what the Fifth War needed.
Yeah,
As
the
if it already didn't have
Berserker
enough
Ichigo that was
bullshit.
so powerful that he proceeded to beat the Espada that was double powered up. And had infinite regeneration.
Yeah, he
Well, of
nearly
course.
killed Espada number 2, specifically, wasn't it?
4.
No, that was
but
4.
Yeah,
Four.
4.
Sorry.
but when he's double powered up, he was the strongest Espada.
Yeah, and the only reason he didn't die is because
He had
power
instant
friendship
regeneration.
kicked in.
Well, no. The only reason he didn't die was because his regeneration was so absurd that killing blows weren't killing him. And then the
Oh.
power of friendship kicked in, which caused Ichigo to snap out of it before he actually did kill him.
All right,
Because,
you know what?
Orihime ran in front of him, preventing him from killing him.
All right, you know what? Just one point to the author for realizing that that's the version you got to stick into the war to stand a chance.
Hmm?
Like power scaling wise, that's probably a good choice.
But yeah, Hollow was what Iliasville felt when she received the news her father betrayed them. Hollow was what she summoned, and the strongest one that had ever lived. Yet an unending shadow haunts her and looms over Fuyuki. Sometimes when death tries to take over, the dead must resist. Disclaimer, I don't own anything. Cringe.
Amazing.
Shockingly, this story has gotten 900 favorites. With only...
Who knows, Sneaky? Maybe we're looking at a diamond in the
No.
You couldn't even say it.
Yeah.
I mean, look, that was my fakest laugh on this show, so I
Yeah.
mean, I could have said it,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
The joke.
even with 900 favorites, I wouldn't have read this story anyway. It's got 11 chapters over the course of 3 years, and it's only got 30k words. So about 3k word chapters, and about one chapter, every 3 months?
That
Yeah.
is fuck.
For a Fate Bleach Cross, that's horrible.
10,000 words a year, more or less. That's atrocious, in fact. Let's see the reviews. Ah, yes. Reviewers replying to each other. Excellent.
Oh boy.
To this other reviewer, fuck off. I'm so sick of hypocritical shit.
So Soy Jack
Excellent.
starts off with, "I'm tired of this crap to whatever bullshit comes through the mouth of this asshole king. Redemption my ass over CCC and FGO. And here in FCN, he makes me sick." Okay, so you know what? He's got a fair point. Fate Stay Night Gilgamesh is objectively the worst version of Gilgamesh.
Yes.
Yes.
True.
Oh, yes. This is
Absolutely.
commented on by his younger version and his older version. It's like, man, what a piece of shit.
Well,
It's not
Um,
only that, but also, the Mooncell version is also much better, even though they're the same class.
Yeah. The Grail corrupted version of Gilgamesh is, surprise, surprise, one of the worst versions. Because that
Yeah.
was him at the height of his tyrancy. Like, I think the rough explanation is that was him part way through his friendship with Enkidu, or just shortly after Enkidu's death.
That was adventuring Gilgamesh, who largely let the kingdom run itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even though he had all of his memories, that was still supposed to be the peak of adventuring Gilgamesh, which is where he was extremely arrogant.
Yep.
So Soy Jack's next review is, obviously Ichigo's existence is like a primordial god, considering he's the second coming of the Soul King. If the mere concept is included in fate logic, the being is truly a danger to the world itself. Okay, that I'll give him to, yeah. Next chapter, it's a brilliant idea how the mirror world works in Fate. Kaleidoprisma, since it's the mechanism built by Zilrich in order to isolate events related to servants and class cards that happen in the timeline to the mundane world, so causality from chaos. Casualties from chaos, yeah. The Fate Stay Night, Wizard Marshall never thought of this, or just Nasu never implemented it by the time of Fate Stay Night in the first. Yeah, so yeah, unfortunately, Mirror World is one of those actually pretty cool concepts that was only implemented after the first part of the series had been introduced.
What? Hey, Sneaky, none of us can hear
Did-
you.
Did his mic
He muted his mic.
I know,
Yeah.
I muted my mic because I had to blow my nose,
Yeah.
because I just ate a whole fucking bunch of Cajun fries.
Only making smart choices as usual, I see.
Yes.
Always.
I mean, I purposely did it. I mean, I'm sitting here drinking ginger beer and vodka, so. Oh, wow, I am sobering up too fast. I think you've all noticed how quickly I've sobered up over this.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, compared to how you were before the stream,
Yeah. Yeah. But
Let's
yeah,
fix that,
wow,
Sneaky,
this
shall we?
is pain. His stories are pain.
Yep.
Alright, so we're just gonna
Move
keep
on.
going, yeah. Toshigami Hitsugaya, the return of the British living. Wait, the return to
What?
the British living. What?
Alright, Sneaky. Words. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Toshigami Hitsugaya, the return to the British living wizarding world is the title of this story.
By
Quote,
Dallas Sasaki.
I am Toshigami Hitsugaya, the new lieutenant of Squad 12 of Goti 12, and this is Cyrus Black, the new captain of Squad 12. The Shinigami says he looked around, 7 years old, with black hair, emerald green eyes, skin as pale as snow, with thin and oh god. The worst part is this story has 6 favorites. It was just published 12 hours ago, and is only 1 chapter. It is 500 words long, and the premise of this story is that Toshigami is actually secretly Harry Potter, and that Cyrus Black ends up being the captain of the squad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did you show Max the fucking image I shared earlier? The Iron Snow one. You should look
Gotta
at
be
that one, Max.
upset.
Wow, I would just like to say that none of this image surprises me at all.
Yeah. That one too was kind of
none
a
of this
fellow
image.
holotard.
Yeah, Taco Eats employee. It's a picture of Rene with her armpit stretched.
Yep.
Me being not surprised. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. This fucking story, the Iron Snow story. Yeah. So we got a Naruto Bleach story here called "In Your Eyes." It's a hurt, comfort, friendship story featuring.
That's an attempt at a cover.
Yeah.
Picture.
It's an attempt, all right. Featuring Neji and an OC. So we got a horny fangirl here. In your eyes, some pain can burn so deeply that it hurts to smile. Neji knew this to be true. The feeling of betrayal that he once felt towards his own clan is not a secret. He encounters a girl who claims to be a death god. He can see the same pain in her that he once held a chokehold on him, yet she smiles to hide it from others. Neji 10, Neji OC, version 2. So this has been 18 chapters with about 1,000 words per chapter. They've been updating since April 23rd, so approximately over the course of 7 days, they've output 18 chapters, which baffles me so much, because I'm just like, at this point, why not just... Sorry, no, we had May. We're in May now, right? Yeah, so yeah, April was last month. Yeah. So over the course of a week, you output 2 chapters a day, roughly, of 1,000 words each. Why could you not have if you were going to do a daily chapter upload, just combine the chapters? I can assure you, the Bleach Naruto section is not updating fast enough for you to be off the front page within a day. So I'm going to go to this section right now. I'm going to go in your eyes, Bleach Naruto crossover section, and I'm sure everything in here, yeah, last updated August of 2021. The front page, the bottom story on the front page was updated nearly 7 months ago. You updating every day isn't going to change anything. You're going to be on the front page. So there's no reason for you to make these 1,000 word drabble chapters where almost nothing happens besides like, oh, I looked at Neji. He was really hot. Chapter ends. There's no point. Don't do it, please. I beg of you. Onion rings. What in the fuck? Okay, I have to click on this.
Oh no. No, you don't.
So, a story by Epic Insanity 666.
Oh yes, of course. Truly the most trustworthy and high quality fan fiction.
This dude has literal chuny blurbs on his author page for his stories.
I mean, what exactly were you expecting from Epic Insanity 666?
I don't know.
I guess this is exactly what I was expecting. I guess known for such stories as Justice League Physical Insanity, Destructive Offspring, The Boy Who Lived or The Wolf That Howls,
Oh, the wolf that howls.
Looking Through
Oh boy.
Mirrors, Collision of Worlds, of
I
course.
like how as their updates go on, they like their grammar and spelling gets worse on their author profile.
Yeah. I mean, I really like Destructive Offspring as a title. That just like screams fucking
What the fuck is
machine
that?
translator.
The children of Loki bio. The oldest child of Loki is Blake Belladonna, also known as
No.
Abraham Belladonna.
No. The mother is Blake Belladonna.
Oh, you're right. The mother. So what you're saying is Loki went and fucked all of Team Ruby.
Yes.
I see. So we have
Believable.
Abraham Belladonna.
Yeah, okay.
He
all
wears
of them
a black
and-
muscle shirt with padding on his shoulders and a chain belt around his jeans, which are stonewashed. He wears a pair of hybrid footwear that have a boot attachment. What? Along with leather gloves on his right hand and a fireproof due to his semblance. A fireproof, okay. His semblance is pyrokinesis on steroids because his father is the hero of Remnant. Abraham's fire goes a step further than fire, where it enters a titan form, which resembles the Norse mythology fire giant Suthner, and his pants remain with the chains.
Yes.
And the boots with the fur.
Fuck off. Please turn around, author. My Luger has some words to say to you.
Indeed. Personality. Like his mother, Blake, Abraham is cool, reserved, and serious. Is he also a terrorist?
I fucking hope he's a terrorist. That's like the best part of Blake, to be honest.
It's the only part of Blake.
Exactly. The only good part of Blake is terrorism.
Though he is easy to anger when his mother is threatened. And like his second mother, Yang, he's able to have a sense of humor.
Bruh.
There is so much being implied there.
Women cannot be funny.
Yeah, apparently. The second oldest child is Weiss's child, named Ice.
No. No.
Fucking yeah, literally.
You're no. You oh god, you're not lying.
Oh god, wait. Weiss's daughter is a fucking Faunus, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Weiss's daughter is a
Racism time?
faunus. Yes.
Race trader?
She also wears a halter for her dual rapiers in honor of her mother. Her dual rapiers!
Oh no, he's a foot guy. She much prefers to run barefooted.
Oh god, he's a fan of Miyazaki.
Oh
No!
God damn it, no. Tolkien, get away. He's not gonna get hairy feet.
Why is it that trash writers always have the best motivation to post content, even if they do later abandon them from how shit their fics are? It's because they have passion.
Well,
Passion gets you
is
pretty
a
far.
questionable statement. I would say more their boner, but That also gets them pretty far. Looking at certain people, Shiro the Dark Wolf.
Yeah.
But yeah, that depends.
Oh god, Gura's doing VR Gorn.
Yes, VR Gorn, as I said. It's going to be amazing.
Where did I post it? Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh yes, this fucking thing.
This fucking thing,
Good.
yeah. Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah.
Uh,
So we'll just pop these both up here, and we'll get back to them in a second. So, a fake author we've shit on in the past, the Lord of the Land of Fire, has actually, he's written 5 books. The dude has written 5 books, and has published them all. And the summaries on them are fucking awful. Now, don't get me wrong, 500 people have at minimum left reviews on his stories, and they are 4.5 out of 5 stories. I don't believe it, because I've read his fan fictions before, and his fan fictions are some of the most middling, boring shit I have ever read. Like, the spag on them is adequate, but it is just so fucking boring.
I would give it a 4 out of 5 compared to the shit we saw last time. But to be fair, I would also give like a lobotomy a 4 out of 5 rating compared to that. So yeah.
So anyway, Ice Schnee and her dual rapiers. The blades are Liebe and Familie. Also,
Liebe und Familie. Love and family. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god, okay. Okay, so
That's the most
Atin,
cringe thing
tell
ever.
me if you haven't heard of the most clever idea ever for a magic weapon in D&D. So, it's a weapon called Thoughts and Prayers.
Is it the fist thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, heard of that.
It's a weapon called Thoughts and Prayers, and it does psychic and holy damage.
Yes.
Based.
I'll be the first to admit that the idea is funny.
Yeah.
Tell me, traitor, do you need my thoughts or my prayers?
It works better with Heretic, not gonna lie.
I don't believe those are real people, and nothing will convince me otherwise, says chat. The chat thinks that these people are robots, which is fair enough.
I fucking wish.
She also has a set of knee-high boots, which for some reason is capitalized, while she does prefer to run barefoot.
Sneaky, you see, they're a unique item.
Of course. Her mother cherishes this, but hates it when she does it. She cherishes her child running around barefoot? Okay.
I see. We've got more than one Miyazaki fan here.
Her semblance is the ability to summon ice. Also, she can fly.
I had no idea.
She's just Cerno. She's literally just Cerno.
She's retarded.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baka. She has the benefit of being raised without the interference of Jackie's. Ice has been able to live a carefree life without the deceiving fool of a grandfather.
At least there wasn't a foolish samurai warrior.
Foolish samurai warrior! Thanks to Weiss's status of being a hero of Remnant, along with the wives of Loki Fenris. adding to the fact that her mother was able to adapt to her new life of carefree family time. Eyes and her siblings were being targeted by the White Fang's arrogance, who labeled them as heretical traitors. I didn't realize being Faunus was a religion.
Inshallah.
That's
I am the Lord of the Furries.
That's a hot take.
I mean, I could say things about that, but I won't.
I would
currently,
suggest you
as
not.
certain people are still in the voice call.
And we're on the air.
Maybe next time.
Well, look on the bright side, Arn. When you do it on air, and it inevitably makes its way back to us, you won't be here for much longer.
True.
So
that's why you'll never know.
The third oldest is Yang Zhao Long's child, named Dragon.
That's I feel like we should call the Department of Child Services. They will take children away from parents for stupid fucking names that will subject, and I quote, subject the child to undue hardship in life.
But wait, Atin, you haven't heard of their full name. Their full name is Dragon Fenris Dragon.
Doragon.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that one guy who sued his parents because he was named Gaylord.
They have pitch black eyes with bronze scales. And their hair is pitch black and they're with bronze scales. And they have burning yellow eyes with golden outlines.
This poor child.
Race! Ascended Faunus!
Wait, ascended? What
does that even mean?
What?
This poor child that got created in the ether of the multiverse because of this.
Yeah.
This child was apparently created in the warp and is in fact a demon prince.
True.
It did not want to be made, but it was, and now it's lashing out.
Indeed.
It is now a corn berserker.
Indeed. Attire! Leather jeans held together with chains! Rarely wears a shirt! Natural talent always burns his shirts. His semblance is pyrospectral limb kinesis. Personality. Being the son of Yang, you would expect him to inherit many things. Like caring for his hair and strength. I'm pretty sure hair care is not a genetic trait.
Perhaps.
I see this person is very much on the lines of nature over nurture. In fact, according to this man, there is no nurture. You are the son of Yang. You care about hair. You have no choice.
You know what? Fair enough. Understandable. Have a good day.
He inherited his strength from his mother, and his body undertook a mutation due to have Faunus DNA carried by his father.
What?
Unlike his mother, he is calm, collected, playful, sincere, and vows to protect his grandmother.
Wait. Because of the way the English language works, apparently Yang's just never going to protect her grandmother?
Yes.
She has in fact taken an oath to allow that old woman to die?
Yes, she has taken an oath to allow Raven to die, apparently.
Amazing.
You know, That actually makes a lot more sense with the way Rooster Teeth's written that bit.
Yes, actually, now that I think about it, that does
kinda
make a
funny,
bit more
yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Like, you would let your mother die? Well, you know.
Thanks for giving me that
That's about
idea.
the time.
They'll be like, you let your mother die? Yang. Wait, is that an option?
Wait, I can do
You
that?
let your mother die.
Is it?
Rooster
wait,
Teeth.
is
Hey,
this
it's time
like
for a new Death
an
Battle
immediate
episode.
choice I need to make right now?
Can I take a rain check?
No, the answer is no.
Oh, man.
He proclaims that strength comes from protecting people that cannot protect themselves. And he says that anyone that ignores the weaker people of life are in fact the weakest people in life, despite their strength. Which makes him hate Raven.
Okay then.
It didn't help that the woman tried to kidnap their younger sister to mold her into her own image of strength.
I don't ignore the weaker people, I just laugh at them.
I am just absolutely baffled. So we have the oldest child. Alright, so I'm gonna start up. Hold on, I'm gonna bring up a text document for this. Alright, so we have oldest child here. So we have oldest is Blake's kid.
Yes.
And then we have second oldest is Weiss's kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then third oldest is
Yang.
Yang's kid.
Okay.
And then middle oldest is Ruby's
What?
kid?
Hang up the phone.
And then we have middle youngest, which is also Ruby's kid. And we have the second youngest, which is Neo's kid.
Oh no. Wait,
And
who did?
the middlest youngest is Nora's kid? Wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
They're not naming fathers,
How?
which is concerning to me.
Oh, they're
No,
all
the
the same
father's
father.
all one guy.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
same guy.
The father's just one person, apparently.
Okay, so it's all just
It's a
Loki.
hamster. Of course, yeah. I mean,
Wait.
Children of Loki Fenris bio is what the title of this
So
segment
we
is.
have Ruby and Nora with the middle youngest children, and Neo has the second youngest child. But who's the youngest child?
Now that's a question. I have a question for God. Why?
Why did he create this hell for us?
So we have Ruby's child, the middle oldest, who is named Magnus.
It's all fucking Magnus's fault.
Better parent challenge: Jaquez versus Raven. Who's the better parent?
Jaquez, because he was actually there.
Yeah.
Ooh, harsh but true.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Jock because he actually
Hmm.
provided for his children, and even though he was a poor father figure, he was actually a father figure, which can be more said than what Raven was, which was absent.
You know what? At least he taught his children what not to do.
Yeah, exactly. Like, at least he was there as an example. Even if it was a bad example, he was at least there.
Yeah.
Says a lot when that's the good qualifier.
Yeah.
For anything.
Race? Human?
Question mark?
That's never good.
Please tell me there's not
Race
actually a question mark on this one.
There's actually a question mark.
Yeah.
I enjoy causing Max suffering.
Excellent. Keep at it.
Attire. Pilot's jacket that reaches his hips. As opposed to
a shorter pilot's jacket? Question mark.
Yeah,
I mean,
as opposed to a shorter pilot's jacket.
I suppose. That is the implication.
Yang ended up forgiving Raven in the end, while all of Jaquiz's children hate him. Yes, but you have to keep in mind that the only reason why Yang forgave Raven in the end is because Rooster Teeth doesn't know how to write characters. And
That's
Yeah.
true.
as Yang is the hero of the story, she obviously has to forgive everyone. Even though she beats the shit out of a small child who had
Excellent.
no relations to any of her problems, but
Sigma
represented
male
someone
grinds
who
it.
did.
Sigma female grinds it.
Yeah.
It's some kind of mindset.
And then she proceeds to kill someone, or thinks she killed someone, to get together with her lesbian girlfriend,
Based.
who wasn't a lesbian until now.
Great. Commit murder. Convert sexualities.
Yeah.
How do I convert the PDF?
Is that the requirement for converting your sexuality? You have to kill someone?
Yes.
He has a pilot's jacket that goes to his hips, as opposed to anywhere else on his body, like a pilot's jacket would go to. With dark red skinny jeans, and he dual wields revolvers.
Of course.
And he wears Ruby's cloak as a blindfold and scarf.
Cowboy looking ass.
And wears a pair of rifleman gloves with only the middle fingers of the gloves remaining.
What? Are you retarded?
His semblance is reflexes.
What is this, McCree?
No, I was actually making fun of Ruby, where they had the Sharingan, Silver Eyes.
Yes, of course.
Where there's a clip at one point where Ruby is getting trained on how to use the Sharingan by this old woman. And Ruby's like, "What's your semblance?" And she's like, "My semblance is reflexes."
They did in fact do that.
Yeah, that whole shit.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. The mystic eyes of dick perception.
That's no.
Son, have you been smoking? No, my mystic eyes of vape perception can tell differently.
I see. God. I need more alcohol.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Good thing there is more in the bottle.
Yeah, I can drink to that.
Now there is more in the shot glass. Excellent.
Now there's more in my body.
Inshallah. That's how we do.
Personality: calm, quiet, distant, and cold. Interesting.
Personality: a cardboard fucking box.
Ruby's second child is named Magna Rose, who has black hair with silver highlights, unlike her older brother, who has black hair with gold highlights, and her eye color is gold.
I think I figured out the genealogy here.
And she's also human?
I think this is just like the results of a CK3 game.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, that would make sense. That makes sense.
The genealogy.
Genealogy.
It's just like Crusader Kings.
I'm about to. Oh, by the way, Jingo has confirmed that this is in fact him.
Oh. Unfortunate.
Sasuke did nothing wrong.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I think we need to look at the list of war crimes he committed while he was doing nothing wrong.
Well, let's see here. Being based, killing people, hell yeah, that's what we call based. Yeah, checks out to me.
Apparently, Sasuke did nothing wrong according to him. Because according to him, Sasuke only killed people that mattered to Sasuke and not anyone else. So therefore, what Sasuke did wasn't evil, because he was supposed to be a foil for a blind hero trope.
Interesting.
Interesting. You are incorrect. Massively, massively incorrect. But interesting.
Yes, indeed. Tasty, tasty.
Please consider the following.
Perish.
Lilith corpse lover, Sneaky.
Yes, Lilith Corpse Lover. Don't worry, we'll get to that. We'll get
Alright.
to Lilith Corpse Lover.
Please do.
This another author?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is an unfortunate handle they've
That's-
chosen.
Oh,
no,
that's not a
that's
handle.
what they're using.
That's
not
their
character.
character. Yeah.
Yeah.
What an unfortunate name.
What does
True.
Magna Rose wear? She wears a set of cargo shorts with roses on her right leg, and she wears running shoes, and on her upper body she has a singlet with a sleeve on her right arm. Her semblance is super speed. Her personality? Childish. The second youngest daughter, by Neapolitan, is called Leonardo.
Hang up a minute. No,
And
that's a he.
he's a faunus. Where he wears steel-capped boots with a pair of jeans and bandages around his left thigh, where he keeps daggers comfortably. On his upper body is a red shirt with tribal markings and a stitched heart in a trench coat. Okay. And then we have Nora. Her child is known as Yiva.
I think that's Ylva, actually. That's an L, yeah.
That's an L.
It's an L. Big fat L.
This author's definitely taking a fat L. Also, they have no appearance.
Yes.
They don't exist. Sorry, it's a ghost.
They have
No.
orange hair with turquoise gold eyes, and they're faunus as well. And basically, they look exactly. He looks exactly like her mother. Aside from the wolf ears, which she has, she also wears pants with the words lightning and thunder on them. And her mother's emblem on a removable sleeve over her jacket. Ah, interesting. So she has an armband with a lightning symbol on it over her bomber jacket. Interesting, author!
Å, du skjønner Vestervold.
Interesting.
Curious.
She also doesn't wear a shirt. She only wears a sports bra underneath her jacket with her mother's catchphrase, boop, written into the sports bra. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Some airy inside. Okay.
Okay.
Hollow of the Mist, a Naruto Bleach crossover. Life in Hueco Mundo can be hell if alone, and then two unlikely partners, it get more tolerable. Zabuza times harem.
Well, that was unexpected.
Thy provocations are endless, I see, internet.
Crossovers Ben 10. Amalgamation. Taking up a summer vacation. What could go wrong? Being born older brother of Ben 10. Alright, accidentally getting the Omnitrix instead of Ben. Not as planned. Sequel is up. 101 chapters, 183k words. That's not good. That's not good. Amalgamation 2. High spirits. Summer vacation over. His family grown beyond expected. Ken 10. Okay. Ken 10 moves to settle down and get his future plans started, if only a certain Cyclops hadn't set him on a one-man mission to Japan with soul-eating demons, wild magic, and dead people everywhere. Harem story featuring original character Tyr Harryabel and Yorichi.
No.
Inshallah.
I'm pretty sure that's pedophilia.
More likely than not. Oh my god.
No.
Yo, Sneaky, you should check out this physical insanity story.
Oh no.
The first paragraph alone.
Devil May Cry Bleach. Instead of getting Zangetsu, Ichigo stands alongside the familiars of the underworld of V to fight for his allies and loved ones. Shadow the Demon Panther, Griffin the Wise-Ass Demon Bird, and Nightmare the Destructive Behemoth. With a goal set and put in motion, those joining Ichigo will take the spirit world by storm. Ichigo times harem, with Ichigo and Yorichi being the main couple. Ichigo's spirit is V, also known as Virgil.
Thanks, I hate it.
No consequences whatsoever.
Yeah, this will have absolutely no consequences whatsoever.
Also, I inflict heavy damage to all of you.
Oh.
Dark Souls Ruby crossover. 4 Knights.
Oh,
Ornstein, Go Hawkeye,
Oh.
Sierra Knight Blade, Victorious,
Oh.
and the Great Grey Wolf.
Oh no.
Yep, as I said, inflict heavy damage to all of you.
Oh, it's by this guy. In Remnant,
Yeah.
4 warriors brought from the brink from a land fight to keep peace. Brought back together by certain events, they are tasked with protecting the innocent and punishing the guilty. Ornstein the Grimslayer, Gog Hawkeye, the Kaka Enjoyer, and you, the Maidenless.
No, bitches.
This went completely off topic there. You know what? As long as I don't have to fucking sit there and try to recalculate the insides of a bullhead, whatever.
I am still just absolutely thrown by that fucking intro of like the Demon Slayer, the Destroyer, the hero, the all-knowing, and Dong Eater.
No, Sneaky, if you're gonna do it, you have to do it right. The loathsome
Dong
Eater!
I'm just saying, like
that opening narration
It's
was
the best!
I want to know how much he was paid for the amount of effort and hype he put into that final one.
Yeah,
Not
right?
enough.
And I'm just sitting here like, bruh. Bruh. The loathsome tongue eater.
Oh,
and
good. I started typing
you.
the loathsome, and it's just there. Come on, someone tell me they've clipped that.
Not getting clipped until CH shows up.
Oh no, he put a lot less effort into that than I remember. Like, I'm putting this in memes and chip shop.
Right.
Was it Gideon Offnear that he went ham on?
Oh, absolutely ham on
The all-knowing.
yeah. No, he absolutely went ham on the all-knowing. And it's just like, you, the maidenless grace finder. It's like, oh, okay. Alright. I see where I sort on this pecking order. We have the dung eater and then me. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also,
Unfortunately,
someone on
you are
4chan brought up a great point. It's like calling a guy the dung eater is like calling a guy that breaks into your house and rapes your daughter to death and then shits down your wife's throat until she chokes on it, and then also rapes her while she's dead, the burglar. It's like
that man ate a lot of shit. I'm guessing.
Like, all right.
There are very heavy implications that he does certain actions to the people he defeats.
Yeah.
He pulls their soul out through their ass.
Yeah. So yeah, basically that. So basically, his lore is that his seed is so virulent that after he kills someone and fornicates with their corpse, they become so defiled with his seed that it grows roots in them. And his quest line involves you gathering his rooted seed and feeding them to him.
I think I see which part of this story George R.R. Martin wrote.
Pretty sure Mr. Martin wrote all of the backstory and the things that happen before the game occurs.
Yes.
And we're getting to see the aftermath.
That
it's
is in
fucking
fact correct.
horrifying in a number of instances.
The loathsome dung eater.
Also,
listen, I gotta find the man who did that
insult.
I gotta find the man who did that intro and just be like, all right, listen, I need you to just say the loathsome dung eater, but I need you to put as much like hype and energy into it as you possibly can. I need you to blow your voice out on one line.
I mean, it's just really funny, honestly, because they also just like 4chan just came up, with like all of the alternative names. The caca consumer, the excrement enjoyer, and someone actually voiced them all in as close to the original voice actor as possible. It's the funniest shit I have ever seen. These guys from Dark Souls are 50-50 chance of deciding that humans and faunus are tainted humanity and should do a genocide run. Big true, yes. Translator note, Sans is the final boss of the genocide run. Yes.
Yeah, you're looking like under 10 right now, and I'm about to be fighting Sans.
I still like how we depicted Ciarn in our story, Max. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot.
Sneaky, what would Valkyrie's response be to encountering the loathsome dung eater?
Set him on fire.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely a kill it with fire. You know what, Sneaky? I'm pretty sure it's not just set dung eater on fire. I'm pretty sure she'd set his entire build. Like, that building's gone.
That building's gone, yeah.
Like,
I mean, to be fair, that building does in fact disappear, like, later. So she's just accelerating the process.
Yeah, she's good at that.
Yeah, she is very good at accelerating processes. Yes. Yeah.
Alright, you stay over there, Mr. Prawn, and I'm gonna go this way, and you don't need to aggro at all.
Oh god, it aggroed. Oh god, it aggroed.
Nope. I'm just calmly walking away, and it's not fucking with me.
I'm sorry.
No, okay.
I'm sorry, Atin, but my mind immediately just jumped to when we co-op Dark Souls 3 and you ran around the corner and got hit by a giant pot. So the only thing I see is you turning around the corner and then you flying back around the corner,
Yes.
impacted by a fucking pot.
Oh,
That would no. Listen,
perfect.
that was glorious. I mean, it sucked for me personally, but like,
I was laughing so fucking hard. Because it's just like, I'm just running ahead, and I'm like just kind of trotting behind him, and he turns the corner, and it's like, flies back around the corner, wrapped around a pot.
listen, that is one of the things that I am most upset about from that recording being corrupted. Because like everything's fine. Everything's fine. I don't even remember what was going on. I think it was just like, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and make sure it's safe, and then just the pot
Just
throw.
pot.
Damn.
Just boom. He was flying. And I'm sitting there literally just dying of laughter. That's another moment that I'm very sad we missed. Is when we first discovered the smoldering lake. And I ran out, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's an underground lake. Ka-chunk! The boom! Just getting obliterated.
Like, he didn't even have enough HP to live through. We're just dead.
It's just the ballista hit me, and I'm dead. And I'm like, oh no!
Oh, we've entered that stage.
Right. Smoldering like, oh, that fucking...
That crossbow.
Oh, you're just like, oh wow, this is a really cool underground area.
Sprinting across
What was
the
that
lake,
noise?
screaming at the top of our lungs. And
Yeah.
then we die again because there was two of them.
Yeah, that first entry into that area with my friends. Oh, that's kind of a cool area. What was that noise? Omp. Host has died. Ah.
Deleted.
I see this is the new Anne Orlando.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Right, so I'll be coming back never. My personal favorite part was when you discovered the second zone surprise, Sneaky.
Was it the worm?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
You were like, okay, I'm safe. I'm good. I'm gonna run for it. I think I see a safe space.
And no, I see the boss arena.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can get to the boss arena. Worm. Oh, I see. Understandable.
At some
Have a good
point,
day.
one of the many fights we had with that fucking worm, because we were running 5 people in my friend group, I got stuck in the middle of the worm. Like, if I took a step any direction, I was getting hit by it when it was moving.
Yeah,
It's like,
I did
had to
that.
stand
Yeah.
right there. I'm just like,
when
I
was
can't
with
do anything,
Atin-
guys. Help.
Yeah, when I was with Atin, that actually happened to me. The worm went up for one of those spin things, but I just happened to be in the exact center of the spin, and so I didn't take
Yeah.
any damage. I'm just like, ah!
Yeah, I accidentally broke the AI, so it kept doing that. It's like, I can't do anything. Help.
Oh god, Dark Souls 3 was a fucking riot.
Dark Souls 3 was a good wrap to the Souls series.
It
was.
was an
It really was.
amazing wrap up to the Souls series. Especially the DLC. The DLC was like a fucking you had a cake, but it was like an un-icinged cake and no cherry on top. Ring City was the icing and cherry.
Ugh.
Ariandel
I think my
was
personal
not
Sneaky.
great.
Remember the first time you discovered the fucking orbital nuke angel?
Oh god. Fuck that.
The angels.
Those angels.
Fuck those angels, man. Fuck them angels.
Oh, it became
Racist.
personal real quick with those things.
Fucking angels.
On my Sneaky Devil podcast, bruh.
But anyway, yeah, so this is garbage. I'm not even gonna bother reading it, but it's fucking garbage.
The reviews are great, though. Man, this is
Oh,
so
I wonder
goddamn cool.
whatever.
Keep up the good work, man.
Goog's eyes literally glow. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done.
I wonder what ever happened to that one that I had to do the math on.
Oh, the Four Knights? The Four Knights of Remnant, I believe it was
Yeah,
called.
was that what it was called?
Pretty sure that's what it was called.
Let's see. Search by title.
Souls
Exclude
of Remnant?
crossovers.
I think it was Souls of Remnant.
Hmm.
Oh, no, it
Isley,
wasn't.
ping Isley, they might know.
No, it can't be that many.
Actually, Isley's in the chat, I think. Isley,
Asbane.
do your job we haven't made you do for the last, like, year.
No. Oh, no, you know what? It's not in. You gotta keep. It's not in the crossover section, remember?
No, yeah, no, I know. I set exclude crossovers.
Oh, fuck. That's gonna be so hard to find.
Why bother?
Yeah, pretty much. So I want to talk about this guy. And the reason why I want to talk about this guy is because he's a fanfiction author. He's a fanfiction author called Lord of Land and Fire. And ignore the fact that I'm doxing him because he doxed himself on his own profile. He has links to all of his books and the real name he uses. He did it to himself. But yes, you read all of this right. So he calls this book The Sword of Dark Mage, the Waldo Rabbit series, book 1. It's book 1 of 5. Here's the summary. And this summary is so fucking bad. And it's the reason why, despite reading one of his stories before, I have never read a single one of his other stories because they are all very middling. They are all very bland. Their grammar and spelling is alright, but his ideas are just boring. His execution of those ideas are boring. Snooze fest. The only reason why I ever read his stories in the first place was because I was needing Tanya Fix to read. And there's only like 54 Tanya Fix on the website.
Suffering.
So here's the summary. And this is the summary of a published, purchased fanfiction. Well, not fiction. It's not a fanfiction anymore. It's a fiction. It's a fanfiction author who published a fictional story. 462 people have reviewed it. Which is a lot of fucking people.
I would say that's actually quite a lot of people.
He's got 5 books too, which means he's made a pretty penny off of this. Like, not enough to even live off of for a year. But he's made money off of it. I mean, he's selling an audio CD. He sells paperback versions of this.
Yep. To be making money. Fair enough. Gotta respect the hustle.
Gotta respect the hustle, but this is the summary. The story of a young man named Waldo who grows up in a world where monsters, the undead, and dark magic are a part of everyday life. He is forced to go on a journey to prove himself, and soon discovers that his beliefs don't fit into the wider world. This is a light fantasy story that is heavy on humor with romance and action. It has mature themes and language and is aimed for adults. It is filled with everything a fantasy reader would want. Dark magic, betrayal, zombies, vampires, discoveries, secret plots.
What makes you think I want any of those things, author?
Big titty women and murderous flesh-eating rabbits. Just kidding about the rabbits. They're gonna show up in my next story. That's the summary. That is the summary.
Rabbits and gray do not mix.
Yeah, so this story is absolutely fucking agony. I don't know how so many people like this story, because this summary is the most boring shit in existence. So you might be going, but Sneaky, that's only his first story, his first of 5 whole books. Surely, the last story he ever published is more refined with its summary and writing.
Oh.
Book 5. At last, Waldo, Alice, and Gronk have arrived at World's End and located a dragon. What was once seemingly impossible is now within reach. With determination to get the dragon's egg or a dragon, Waldo sets out. He is soon face to face with the red dragon named Luna, and she is not what he expected. Waldo knew reaching his goal would be hard, but the obstacles proved to be rather unique. But when has that ever stopped Waldo? Meanwhile, back in Aelieroth, Lilith, Corpse Lover, is going to war! It is the opening engagement of what will be the largest war in 2,000 years. The Dark Powers might show her enemies mercy, but Lilith certainly won't. Plus, there's even a kidnapped princess in need of rescue. Because of course there is. This is a fantasy series after all, and I haven't done a princess rescuing plot yet. How does an imprisoned princess relate to Waldo's efforts to land a dragon egg or a dragon? There's only one way to find out, and that's reading the story.
He is going to fuck the dragon.
But yeah, as I said, that was pain.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm really chief.
this man...
I would rather read the unhinged anti-Trump rant he went on in his Tanya story.
I think he removed that, but I think if you want to see it, it's around...
No, he did. I know he did, because I checked. But yeah, no, that would be more enjoyable than this. At least that would be funny, you know?
Yeah, so to clue everyone else in, this guy, I used to read his Tanya story, and back in 2018,
he was 18, yeah.
Yeah, he went on a massive anti-Trump rant instead of updating. So, like, instead of updating with a chapter for his story, it was just a massive, like, 3,000-word anti-Trump rant about why Trump is evil and awful, and why any Trump supporter is also evil and deserves to be jailed for being like a terrible human, and they're racist and xenophobic. And yeah, and that was his story update.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So now, so for context, this story was basically about Tanya tracing the steps of Hitler, becoming the leader of, you know, Nazi, quote unquote, Germany.
Not Nazi Germany.
Yeah, not Nazi Germany, of course, you know, the empire, but it's basically fucking Weimar Germany turning into Tanya's totally not National Socialist German Workers' Republic.
Yeah. So to finish off the night, let's do some DxD as Arn wanted.
Thank God, we are going to do something horrible.
Covenant times DxD, a Halo DxD story. Tras una lucha perdida contra una lesiva.
Oh yes, of course. Tras una lucha perdida contra la UNSC y tener que realizar un aterrizaje forzoso de something. I don't speak fucking border wall.
I don't speak mud, yeah.
Yeah.
We have Team Destiny, an X over DxD crossover with 69 words. You think fates is decided because you say so? Think again, nobody decides our futures but us and no one else. Got it? I think if you can make us bow and follow your every command, then bring it on. We are Team Destiny and we take on any and all challenges and win. What?
Amazing.
What?
Has anyone really been far even as decided to use even go want to look more like?
Have you ever thought?
No.
The Fourth Beast. Oh, I think we've read this story before. Yeah, Lonely Dreamer 00, yeah. In order for the Shinto religion to survive, Amaterasu made a bargain with a hero from another dimension. Yes, she got their hero, but he was more than a hero. He was a savior, a leader, and someone who had the potential to match the likes of Ophis and Great Red. Version 2, Total AU. Why
Of course.
would I want to read? Version 2.
Well,
Updated as of 3/12/21.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, this is, yeah. Well, V2 it might be, but they kept in all of the parts that made us not read it in the first place. So it takes place, as a reminder, where Koneko is getting executed.
Oh yes, of course.
And Naruto shows up and is like, I am god of all yokai, do not execute her or I'll beat you all up. And they go, oh no, it is the god of yokai, he is here to beat us all up. We will not execute Koneko.
God, oh no, what's the fucking fourth one?
What the? Sir Camelot, 'tis a silly person.
Well, the fifth one too, I guess. That was also awful.
Countless stars, an endless pilgrimage, and the last hunt for the beast of end. Countless reprieves and tribulations. Why the fuck was I roped on this shit? A Fate Stay Night DxD cross. What?
No one below that is arguably worse.
A Fate Stay Night DxD cross. I have no sympathy for either of you. Shiro from Fadhad's Demon Lord Hero suddenly finds himself in Third Fang Go Away, I'm Watching Porn. If you think this premise is a turnoff, or if you think everything Third Fang does is right, you're not going to like this story at all. Okay, well, I'm almost tempted to read this story just because the guy doesn't like Third Fang.
Fair enough.
Because I don't like Third Fang. Third Fang is a garbage author who's got way too much fucking popularity for his absolute trash tier effects.
Rude.
Cool. Hey, Sneaky.
Yeah.
I found that fanfic.
You found
Oh no.
He actually updated it to be in the crossovers.
He actually updated it.
He also he's also made a change. Artorias still fights with his greatsword on the bullhead, but the author now admits that it's kind of not a good idea because it's such a small space. Never mind the fact that he still shouldn't be able to maneuver it in there, but you know,
can
progress.
you like this story? Because I think that's hilarious that the author shit on us back in the day for pointing out how stupid it was that he did all of those things, and said he'll do it anyway because it's his story and it's his fan fiction.
Yeah, Sneaky, I've got your review sitting right here from April 11th, 2017, chapter 1.
2017, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
SneakyDevil.
2017.
Oh my god.
Did
That's
did
before you were on the
anyone?
STM.
Yeah.
God
Did
damn it.
anyone else write reviews based on that chapter?
Let's see.
There's at least one other person pointing out that this is a crossover.
First paragraph turned me off. Fauna's characters are edgelords, and this isn't worth my time. Silver hair and wolf ears. This is gonna be too edgy for me.
Oh.
This story is amazing. I'm actually reading a real book from a real author. Guest, you need to stop pretending to not be the author because you're fucking wrong.
He kept updating this up until 2021. That's a decent word count and chapter count as well.
Wait, who else pointed out? I can't find anyone from chapter 1 that pointed out that this is wrong.
The guy right above you called Butt Cat.
Yeah.
It literally contains characters from Dark Souls 1. It is a crossover.
Yeah. These are basically the characters. It's not because it's not them because I gave them the first name and last name. Yeah, bucko, no. This is a 6-foot greatsword. It's not a bullhead. How fucking large is Artorias? 2 feet? Seriously, dude. You have spatial recognition. Of course he knows Sun. Of course his team's arrived months early. Of course he has experience with Wei Fang. What's next? Cinder was his babysitter. Salem was his wet nurse. His dad was a grim dragon. That's still a great fucking review. And you know I was drunk when I was doing that too because of the errors.
Yeah, you were probably a little buzzed, yeah.
Of course, of course.
Did he put an author? Oh yeah, he did put an author's note in here. Edit.
Did
This
he?
story has since moved to the crossover section. On the off chance anyone cares about posterity, I'm leaving this as is. So basically, he finally calculated to the fact that he needs to move this to the crossover section. But then leaves the author's note in saying, this isn't really a crossover because I'm only using the characters from Dark Souls.
Yes, of course. That's how this works.
Oh god, yeah, he's kept this up. 80 chapters. 80 chapters.
Yeah, hefty chapter count with a hefty word count to it.
Yeah.
Did the author say why they abandoned it?
I think we can all guess why they abandoned it. Look, over the course
garbage.
Over the course of 4 years, they put out 80 chapters. So that's about what, 2 chapters a year? Yeah, around 2 chapters a year, around 5.3k words per chapter. So around 10k words per year.
Are you high? 81 chapters in 4 years.
Yeah. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. 2 chapters a month.
Yeah.
About
20 chapters a year.
Yeah, so about 10k words a month, which is decent. That's decent. But after all of that, after 20 chapters a year, after 10k words a month, he only gained 257 follows and only 100 favorites. That's not that good. That is a good reason to abandon the story. Now, I do have to wonder. Crossover between Dark Souls 3 and Lord of the Rings, where Suliovin summons the Witch King into the profaned capital. That's big gay. Gonna be real. That's big gay. Yeah, it looks like that was the last time he ever updated anything.
Thank God.
He might have died.
Please.
Yeah.
Help! We've gone back in time. We've looked at an old story. I suggest we stop now.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's not past
True.
9 o'clock. I'm gonna finish this off with a tale from my own fanfictional readings. So,
Oh,
I've
no.
been reading fanfiction as I do, and I recently stumbled upon a fairly okay, at best, Percy Jackson Avatar The Last Airbender crossover. Featuring
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, featuring child Percy Jackson being sent to the Avatar universe to protect him from the forces of fate. Yeah, and
Oh god, oh fuck.
they do
Nasu,
this
no.
when they
Get
do
away
this
from the
when he's
child.
12, and so this is before everything that happens. Like literally post Minotaur fight, he gets sent over to the Avatar verse, and he gets raised in the Fire Nation and ends up as Azula's bodyguard. And for the next 150k words, literally nothing changes.
Amazing.
No plot changes, no events change, nothing changes. Sometimes even the dialogue doesn't change. But the reason why I say it's alright is because after that point, the differences actually start to pile up quite quickly as the actual divergence finally happens.
Mm.
But even then, it sticks pretty close to canon rails. So, like I said, if it was literally any other sort of story that follows canon that closely, I probably would have dropped it. But because it's both Percy Jackson and Avatar, and it wasn't done horribly, I was like, all right, fine, I'll read it. I haven't seen the canon of Avatar be overdone to death, so I'm not like cringing at the mere thought of reading the locker scene again or something. But, yeah, that's all I got, and that's all we got for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I thank everyone for coming when they did, and we'll see you on Tuesday, because there's always
Always
more,
more,
and it always gets
always
worse.
bad.